Mahlzeit und willkommen zurück hier beim SciFi Sunday. Geht weiter mit Star Trek Resurgence. Ja, war ja eine lange Folge letzte Woche, war ja auch ein Streamchen. 2 Stunden ist viel passiert. Ja, wir haben das Kommando übernommen, haben entlarvt, dass unser Captain hier korrumpiert war. Wir haben unsere Crew gerettet mit der Hilfe von dem Portal, haben da in einer netten kleinen Kampfsequenz unsere Chancen zumindest mal ein bisschen ausgeglichen, haben wie gesagt, unsere Crew gerettet, allerdings zu einem hohen Preis. Wir haben jede Menge, wahrscheinlich Milliarden von Tekon-Bewusstsein zerstört, damit sie einfach nicht in die falschen Hände geraten. Ja, und das fand das Portal halt nicht witzig und jetzt sind wir erstmal auf der Flucht und da geht's weiter. Hier unsere selbstgebaute Rettungskapsel. Gerade frisch an Bord. Ja, die Mucke, schön.
There they are!
Sehr, sehr schön.
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. I know you held out hope, but it's what she would have wanted. The Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment. And it's not a question of her being a threat or not.
Sie werden sie wiedersehen, oder?
Freeing the Tasker.
If you believe, I'm sure you'll see her again.
I do. And I shall.
Ja, war ein bisschen emotional auch letzte Folge. War schon ein bisschen krass.
No surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
Na denn. Ja, ich denke schon, dass die uns verfolgen werden. Mit Sicherheit. Das Portal ist ja angepisst. Kann ich dich noch anquatschen? Ja, tatsächlich. Ich könnte mir nur die Rettungskapsel ankicken, aber ich glaube, das schieben wir uns mal auf. Wir haben keine Zeit für so triviale Sachen. Schiffe sind Gefechtsbereitschaft.
Can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chovak. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
Ja, er wird beeindruckt sein.
Oh, come on, he's got to give us some credit for all we've done.
We'll see. Then again, if he
Sorry,
doesn't,
Leute.
that's just Chovak being Chovak.
I can't believe it. You evaded the Tekon, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it.
Tja.
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean
Na
it.
ja,
Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
das kann man nicht lernen. Nee, wir bleiben mal zurückhaltend.
The Academy? Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that.
After this, you'll probably get a personal invitation to show them how it's done. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Ja.
I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Tekon. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
Schade wegen Solano. Wir müssen alle helfen. Ja.
We'll just have to step up and work that much harder to help Captain Rydek.
It's gonna take all of us.
Talk to you later.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Typisch Vulkanier, echt.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here,
No, it was not.
but it was my sincere hope you would.
It is agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short-handed.
Na klar.
During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularities.
Das nehme ich mal als Kompliment. Doch, das
I am
mache ich.
stating facts, not looking for excuses.
I gotta admit, it's a little flattering that this place went to hell so fast without me. So, I'll take that as a compliment.
I believe factors other than your absence were also to blame. Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zeldi, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action. You can commence your maintenance shift afterwards.
Eieiei. Wortgefecht. Mhm.
When I heard you destroyed the Takan vault, I was surprised.
By my order?
By myself. Surprised that I was glad to hear it. The Hotari do not wage war or kill our enemies if we can avoid it. But hearing that the Takan, who have decimated my people, took such a loss... Is it wrong that it feels like justice?
Den Tod sollte man niemals feiern.
Things we can never get
Ich
back.
bereue es, ja, ich bereue es tatsächlich, weil das ist einfach krass.
I regret it now.
You do?
It's just so many lives lost.
They take lives to come back.
I know. I know.
It's coming along nicely. Thank you, Tylus. I'll take it from here.
Das ist aber auch krass. Ich meine wirklich, das war ein Genozid, wenn man es genau nimmt. Auch wenn die schon tot waren eigentlich.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. I know you had your reasons for destroying the Draconian crystals, and I won't question them. Hopefully this galvanizes the bridge crew behind your leadership. But I expect there will be fallout with Portal. Assuming he's still with us. I sincerely doubt he's indifferent to what happened.
Puh, ich begrüße gegenteilige Meinungen. Ja.
One of Captain Solano's many strengths was that he welcomed opposing views, and I feel the same. So please don't ever hold back. That doesn't necessarily mean I'll agree, but I want to hear your thoughts either way.
Good, because I'll give you my unvarnished opinion whether you want it or not. It's been a chaotic last few days for everyone. You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming. It basically comes down to Westbrook, Ermot, or Bedrosian. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Lieutenant Bedrosian has always been devoted to you. And Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified. You really couldn't go wrong with any of them.
Ich glaube Westbrook.
At the moment, I am leaning toward selecting Commander Westbrook as the new first officer.
That would be an excellent choice, considering your history. The crew would respect the fact you chose someone likely to challenge your opinions and present a different point of view.
Denke ich mir nämlich auch.
Good is new.
Außerdem ist er der Dienstälteste.
Thank you, Dr.
Wobei
Devon.
andererseits...
Always
Ach,
nice
naja,
to
es
have
ist
a
schwierig.
captive audience. You really shouldn't keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
Ich denke
We'll have
schon.
Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Ermot.
Ich denke schon. Westbrook ist eigentlich eine gute
Petty
Idee.
officers Diaz and Edsolar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections.
Talk about moving up in the world.
Oh, ich will schon, dass sie
Not
da
I'm
sind.
surprised in the least.
Excellent idea, Mr. Chovak. They deserve to be here.
In all seriousness, what Diaz and Edsolar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit. None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this
Könnte
point.
dasselbe über sie sagen, genau.
Well, I could say the same thing about Etzelar here. She deserves as much of the credit as I do.
It's like a mutual admiration society.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Put him through.
Captain Rydek, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the Takan and their warship. The closest populations are the Hotari and Elydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming.
Mhm.
After that lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense. And with our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage.
Das Risiko ist zu hoch.
You know that as well as I do.
Wir nehmen die Hilfe an.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves? Is there a weakness we can exploit?
Lassen Sie sich nicht fangen.
Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed.
Gibt's keine einfache Antwort. Ja.
I wish I could tell you the solution. But the truth is, there is no easy answer. There's no defense against bioforming. One-on-one or on a mass scale. At least, not that I know of.
We may not be able to stop it, but it might be possible to slow it down. It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Aha.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And it might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium on hand.
Es verlangsamt den Prozess, aber dann was?
Wouldn't have any.
Ja.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution. Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Aha.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
Ja.
The Zeldi's shields were stronger than anticipated. If the Aphelion has even more effective protection, we'll have difficulty breaking through.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
And destroy it from the inside. Modify photon torpedoes to use as explosives.
Wir wenden also ihren eigenen Angriff gegen sie an.
So it's like jujitsu. We use their attack and turn it against them.
That's the idea.
We'll keep thinking on it. I'd rather not have to take a direct hit to punch back. There might be some other way we can turn their strength into a weakness.
I'll have security personnel prep a boarding party, should the opportunity arise.
Petty Officers Etzelar and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion.
Aha.
They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
This isn't a rescue. It's a tactical incursion. Do you really have some special insights, as Commander Chovak suggests?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
Notekon könnte
We
Con-Technik
found that
nutzen.
only a Takan can operate their technology to its fullest. So, unless we want to try to do this with one hand tied behind our backs, we're definitely gonna need an assist from this portal guy.
I like that even less.
Like it or not, that's the truth.
Yes. Portal should be part of the away team. There's no question in my mind.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
Tja,
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
da bin ich ja mal gespannt. Oh, da bin ich gespannt. Glaube an sie alle.
I have faith in all of you to meet this moment with the urgency it requires. I expect all of us to give it everything we've got. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar. You're dismissed.
Raus! Jetzt reden die Großen.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Ja, Alpha? 7? X-Ray, ja, X-Ray ist geil.
Voice authorization Rydek. Alpha 7. X-ray.
Captain's codes transferred. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Ja, Westbrook,
Please designate a new first
Ermot
officer.
oder Bedrosian. Aber ich denke schon, Westbrook ist eigentlich am besten geeignet. Er ist der Wissenschaftsoffizier und hat andere Sichtweisen. Es macht schon Sinn. Komplett Devote brauche ich eigentlich nicht. Wobei die alles machen würde, was ich ihr sage. Und er ist, ja, Mann, er hätte es auch verdient. Ja, ich mache ja schon Computer, ja. Wir nehmen Westbrook.
It is an honor and a pleasure to name Commander Westbrook as my new first officer.
Thank you, Captain. You made the right choice.
Oh Mann, der arme Kerl.
Congratulations, Commander. It's long overdue.
I know we've had our differences, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Computer, Commander Westbrook is the new first officer of the USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Authorization is now complete.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Ja, du müsstest hier mal einen 4. Pin anstecken auch.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Na, ich weiß nicht.
Captain,
Ich
could I have
wusste
a
es.
word with you?
Ich
Give
wusste
me a
es.
minute.
Er hat mir den Rücken gestärkt und ich bin ihm jetzt in
I
denselben
respect your
gefallen.
decision, Captain. Commander Westbrook has seniority, and I can understand why you might have felt pressure to promote him. But what I can't understand is why you would choose someone so clearly unsuited for the position. It's the very reason why Captain Solano chose you over him. Because he knew Westbrook as first officer would be disastrous.
Ich vertraue seiner
I
Erfahrung.
know you're disappointed, but I trust his experience. And I need to rely on him now more than ever.
But that's just it. We can't afford to make any mistakes. And that's my concern with Commander Westbrook. Maybe I've had it wrong this whole time. But I thought we've had an excellent working relationship almost from the moment you first arrived. You trusted me with the information about Captain Solano being compromised, and I trusted you in return. I've always supported you, which is certainly more than you can say about Westbrook. He was always against you, especially with regard to Captain Solano.
Ich schätze Ihre Meinung.
Loyalty counts for nothing with you.
Listen, I value your opinion more than just about anyone's. I rely on it. And if we're going to beat Galvin, I'll need your help now more than ever. So please, don't be discouraged.
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
Ach, Mann, ey. Ich bin nicht zum Führungsoffizier geeignet, echt nicht. Oh, warte. Ach, Kinder. Ist der angepisst. Hoffentlich fällt er uns nicht in irgendeiner Form in den Rücken.
I don't understand. Giving it everything she's got, it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communications trunk, it should compensate.
If I may, Captain. Communications are critical to ship operations. And I should go take care of this.
Go.
I was hoping we could buy enough time until Starfleet could send more ships. But it looks like we might have to face off against the Aphelion sooner than we might want.
Tja.
If it's just us.
Wir müssen sie überlisten, wir kämpfen bis zum Ende. Ja, Vorschläge, komm, so funktioniert's auf der Brücke.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
We're being pulled out of warp!
The Aphelion is closing on us, and fast.
Ein krasses Teil, ey.
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands to be heard.
On screen.
Captain Rydak. Destroying millions of Taconian lives was a fatal mistake. And I will personally make sure you stay alive long enough to regret it. You were right to run.
Ich habe unschuldige Leben gerettet, sparen Sie sich Ihre Drohungen. Das war erst der Anfang. Ich habe Unschuldige gerettet. Bam.
Let's not kid ourselves. We both know that was just ammunition for you. I saved millions of innocent people from being bioformed.
But you can't even save your own life, much less the lives of your crew. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. That I could crush you in an instant if I so desired. And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve. As one of us.
Oh, was machen Sie jetzt? Da stellen Sie mir die Nackenhaare auf.
Pandar, get us out of here.
Alter Vater. Oh oh.
By the prophets.
Evasive maneuvers.
Oh, das sieht gar nicht gut aus. Oh, fuck.
They've hit the engineering section.
Oh,
No
oh.
systems or structural damage, though.
Mhm, das habe ich mir gedacht.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Captain, we have to respond. Hit him in the mouth. What are your orders?
Photon-Torpedos.
Fire photon torpedoes. Target the source of the beam.
Photon torpedoes are having no impact, Captain. We can't get past their shields.
It's too powerful to take head on.
Damage report from the lower decks.
I still can't raise them, Captain.
Could be that the system's down. Or that was the Takan bioforming ray. And there's no one left down there to respond. Takan may already be on this ship. No way of knowing how bad it is.
Waren sie die Sternenflotte?
Get an urgent message to Starfleet Command. Tell them we've been hit by the Aphilion's bioforming ray. There may be hostile Takan aboard this ship.
I'll notify them at once.
Here are your new tricorders.
Na dann gib mal her.
Now go. Get to the transporter room.
Geil. Geil. Mehr Respekt kann der gar nicht mehr bekunden. Oha. Krieg auf dem eigenen Schiff. Na denn los. Na. Nicht schlendern, wir haben keine Zeit. Oh fuck. Ha!
We don't know who's on what side, Carter. Come on!
Na denn. Oh, es ist mies, ey. Kannst du nicht unterscheiden? Übel. Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Oh, fuck. Oh, krass geil in Szene gesetzt, auf jeden Fall. Gefällt mir. Oh. Schnell, schnell, schnell.
Transporter room 1.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
These are concentrated iridium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Now, take it right before if you can get the Takan to wait while you do it.
Na denn.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Ach, das Spiel wieder.
Tunnel
Jo.
through the shields.
So ist cool. So. Das läuft. Ne, hier nicht mehr, ne? So. Das ist immer noch ein bisschen rot. Ne, ich probier's mal. Vielleicht geht's ja. Ne. Uns würde das schon erlauben. Wo liegt der Fehler? Wo liegt der Fehler? Ist da komplett durchmogeln hier jetzt, oder wie? Nochmal, vielleicht? Jawohl.
There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump.
Ach was.
I might be able to divert power from
Stand
the...
aside. The signal is now resolved. I couldn't let you fumble about any longer. Time is running short.
That's great. You must be Portal 6-3.
Yes. Guardian of the Tekon Empire.
I'm Carter. Engineer of the Starship Resolute.
We're right behind you.
Do us proud over there. Ready to transport.
Na, aber hallo.
On your order.
Energize.
Zumindest hilft Portal noch. Noch. Frage ist, wie lange? Ich hab da so Befürchtungen. Sprich mit Portal. Mike, Portal. Oh.
The glory of it. This ship is a marvel. Even to me. It's almost a shame we have to scuttle it. The galaxy has never seen a ship like this.
Das ist wohl wahr.
It is beautiful. I'll give you that.
Resolute, come in! We're losing cohesion. I'm gonna try to use my tricorder as a pattern enhance. The signal's gone. Are they there? Did you get them?
They didn't make it.
Oh, fuck.
The interference is too strong. We're trapped here. We have to get to the Cartabula and disable it.
Hopefully before the battle group shows up.
Get served up for the Aphelions' next meal.
I am saturated in Tekonian power readings. I can't feel the source just yet.
Huh. So, dann zeige ich mal her. Na. Was haben wir hier? Kristallstruktur. Mhm. Was? Kristalline Passage. Aha.
This way.
Ich will auch so einen Handschuh. Echt.
I can't reach anyone. At least not on the lower decks. It's like they're all gone.
Oh Mann.
The comm systems seem to be operational again.
That bioforming ray may have transformed dozens of crew members on the lower decks.
This ship could be swarming with resurrected Tekon. It's only a matter of time before they come to their senses and take action.
Which means we have a narrow window of time to cut them off before.
Das war doch Phaserfeuer.
Captain, we're holding them off as best we can on deck 9, but...
Oh.
If they spread out the decks, we'll never know who to trust.
Ah, ist wohl wahr. Oh Mann.
It'll be a civil war aboard our own ship.
Lock down the affected areas immediately. Close the bulkheads and erect the containment fields. No one is allowed in or out without my authorization.
There could be crew members who aren't affected who could get locked inside.
Das ist
That's a
wahr.
risk we'll have to take.
Initiating a lockdown now.
Und Kraftfeld. Nee.
And what happens if some of the bioformed manage to escape? How should the crew engage them? Or should they? We don't want suspicion to run rampant.
We should be cautious. If a situation arises, I want phasers set to stun.
Of course. I'll let the crew know to proceed with caution.
If they're bioformed, they're not our crew anymore.
Tja,
Have we heard anything from Commander Ermot?
bis jetzt nicht.
No. It's not like him.
The comm system he went to investigate. It's near the affected area. Commander Ermot. Commander Ermot, can you hear me?
Vom Computer lokalisieren lassen.
Computer shutdown initiated.
Was?
According to this, it was initiated by Commander Ermot.
What?
The central computer core will shut down in 10 minutes. We'll lose all critical ship functions. It can only be overridden by the captain at the core itself.
Na klar.
With me.
Genau, nimm den mal Securities mit, die können dann mal kurz wegsterben. Oh Mann. Drama über Drama.
Identify yourselves. We're just trying to figure out what's happening. To hell with it. You have to get to the computer core. Go!
Fuck, ey. Oh, ist das eine miese Situation.
Master Console is up there. I don't have much time.
Nimm die Leiter. Dann nehme ich mal die Leiter. Wenn es so gewünscht ist. Kann ich hier durch? Natürlich nicht. Nimm den langen Weg. Vielleicht ist da ja noch eine Leiter. Ah ja.
Captain Rydick, it's me, Commander Ermot. First Officer Westbrook insisted I find you immediately.
Was?
Let me get this door open. I think I remember the code. I hope you haven't been hurt, Captain. It's not safe here. I'll get you somewhere
Wo waren Sie?
Tell me, where were you when the bioforming ray hit the ship?
Where was I? I was on my way to help resolve the problem with the comm system. On Deck 9. Now, Captain.
Ah, ich wusste es. Fuck, hätte ich mal gezielt.
These Federation weapons.
Oh.
Computer termination sequence in progress.
Damn it!
Hoch. Hoch. Der hängt uns doch gleich wieder am Bein. Ah. Eieieiei. Drama. Ah, komm. Komm. Oh. Komm. Na, komm. Ist doch nur ein Kasten. Okay, cool. Sich das LS da spiegelt.
Be reasonable, Captain. There's a time to fight and a time to admit defeat.
Computer termination sequence in progress. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Ui.
Cancel computer shutdown.
Alter. Ja, so macht man das. Sehr gute Reaktion, wunderbar. Oh Mann, ey, der ist ja nicht tot zu kriegen.
Okay, wait. Just hear me out. Listen to reason. There's no need to do anything impulsive.
You just tried to kill me.
I was only acting on orders. I didn't mean any harm. You know we'd rather have you with us. We can make a deal, right? Come to terms.
Oh. betäuben.
Awaiting Captain's authorization. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Alter Vater.
Cancel computer shutdown. Voice authorization, Rydick. Alpha. 7. X-ray.
Termination sequence cancelled.
Aber du bist jetzt da unten, du solltest auf der Brücke sein. Oh, fuck. In der Höhle des Löwen, ja, das trifft ganz gut. Na denn. Ach du grüne Neune. War ja klar, dass wir hier auch auf Widerstand stoßen würden. Das Schiff ist ja nicht unbemannt. Ja gut, dann mal ein bisschen vorsichtiger. Alter, was ein Gewölbe.
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. I can feel it coursing through my own body.
Ah ja. Da müssen wir aber erstmal hinkommen.
Look there. I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only Takan can use Takan technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Recht hat er.
Then, don't screw it up.
Hm.
I can't face or any of the guards. Alert every Takan in here.
Nothing out of order.
Sabotiere 3 Emitter, ja. Aber wo? Welche? Strahlendinger? Habe ich ihn da richtig verstanden? Mal an diese Konsole ranzugehen, vielleicht hilft das ja schon. Aber sieht eher nicht danach aus. Okay, die Tante läuft hier im Kreis. Mal Versuche. Das wäre auch zu einfach gewesen. Also ich muss da wohl hoch. Bewegt ihr mal. Müssen wir hier wohl hoch, wie mir scheint. Ah, okay. Dann ist es wohl so ein Apparat. Oder nicht?
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Maybe the crystal's portal gate will get a reaction out of these consoles. Worked. Better move.
Duck dich doch, du. Junge. Hoch.
Who's there?
Okay. Ist das da so ein Emitter oder nicht? Das ist jetzt die Frage. So, der marschiert dahin. Mal gucken. Marschiert er hier rüber? Mann. Penner. Ach doch nicht so. Okay.
go.
Okay, krasse Aussicht. Eieieiei. Wäre schon nichts für mich, ich habe ja Höhenangst. Okay. Was ist denn das? Das ist so ein Scanner oder sowas, ha? Okay, wo ist der nächste Emitter? Versuch mal ein bisschen schneller. Der bewacht die olle Treppe hier. Ich denke mal, da wird es wohl eher erstmal nicht hochgehen. Immer erstmal wieder die Orientierung finden hier. Ach du grüne Neune. Nein, nein, nein. Ist keiner da. Vielleicht, eventuell. Nee, sieht auch nach Sackgasse aus hier. Oh, fuck. Na komm. Ach du Scheiße. Ich hoffe jetzt einfach mal, dass der mich nicht sieht im Vorbeilaufen. So gut. Okay, wo lang? Ich glaube, die Frage erübrigt sich. Scheint nur hier lang zu gehen. Da ist Emitter Nummer 2. Ja, ich glaube, die Nummer zieht sich hier jetzt ein bisschen. Och, nun duck dich doch. Kann man denn bloß immer so ungeduckt sein? So, 2 Wachposten, da haben wir eine Konsole. Mal kicken, wo ist Wachposten Nummer 2? Der kommt hier gerade. Nein, nein, nein. Nee, hast dich getäuscht. War Einbildung. Da ist auch nochmal eine Konsole. Damit kriege ich ihn wahrscheinlich da weg. Oder ist das eine Waffe? Eine Waffe? Nee, Wache anlocken. So, warten bis der da hinten zurücklatscht. Genau jetzt. Ich bin zu langsam. Ich bin 100%ig zu langsam. Okay, hat auch geklappt. Besser als ich dachte. Hüpfi Mac Springsen macht es schon. Es sind schon echt interessante Strukturen, die hier gebaut haben. Ach du dicke Sei. Okay, wo ist denn da jetzt der Apparat? Wo ist er nur? Ui, das war eng. Haben wir eine Konsole. Erstmal muss ich wissen, wo der Emitter ist. Das ist sehr, sehr wichtig. Okay, wo latschst du lang? Ich war's nicht. Ah! Fuck! Lauf!
Back to work.
Wo ist der Emitter? Ich sehe ihn noch nicht. Nein, 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 nein. Ah, fuck. Zu langsam. Mal den Story-Mode. Einfach nur die ganze Nummer mal. Wir sind ja auch schon wieder bei 51 Minuten für diese Folge. Das heißt, wir wollen ja dann auch langsam zum Ende kommen. Ich will es nicht wieder zu krass überziehen. Aber ich will natürlich die Nummer hier fertig haben. Okay, von der Seite. Also sprich diese Episode. Ein Story-Abschnitt. Damit wir nächste Folge mit dem nächsten halt weitermachen können, ne? So. Oh!
Well done. Let's get out of here.
Portal ist krass.
More emitters. Guess we can't teleport the rest of the way.
Oha. Das heißt, die Nummer geht weiter. Toll. Bin nicht mehr im Story-Mode. Das heißt, hier ist erstmal wieder aufpassen. Noch sehe ich hier keine Gegner.
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
No way we can make that jump.
When I was younger, maybe.
Das ist also ein Fahrzeug. Wie kriege ich das hier rüber? Hier hätten wir ein Portal. Ein Portal, sag ich. Eine Konsole.
This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
Oh oh.
There!
Sieht aus, als hätten wir wieder einen Shootout. Ach ja, die Kristalle. Richtig. Unter Beschuss, ja, ich weiß. Hört auf Portal zu schießen. Ah, ich hasse es. Mann. Oh. Ja, komm. Komm. Ihr seht's. Ich cheate mich jetzt hier wieder durch. Story Mode. Aber jetzt bin ich wieder Sternenflotten Rambo und das ist cool.
I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the Takan here. Stunning isn't an option.
Toll.
Get in.
Alter, echt jetzt?
go faster if you could distract them.
Ja, Fitzbold. Mein Gott. Oh, diese Schusssequenzen, die sind furchtbar, ey. Wirklich. Das Zielen ist so ekelhaft schlecht. Deswegen gehe ich auch hier wieder in den Story-Mode. Das hat keinen Sinn. Ich würde sie ja gern distracten. Mein Gott. Das Schiff ist so riesig, dass du da drin Fahrzeuge brauchst. Das ist so krass.
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot.
Witzig, feindliche Schiffe. Der feindliche Pilot muss niedergeschossen werden. Das Kraftfeld, das den Piloten schützt, muss oft getroffen werden, bevor es zusammenbricht. Wenn das Kraftfeld deaktiviert ist, ist der Pilot angreifbar. Na toll. Sehr, sehr witzig. Ich sehe das Scheißschiff ja nicht mal. Ah, Mann, ey. Kann er nicht rüberzielen. Da kommt er wieder. Oh Mann, ey. Du kracht doch irgendwo gegen, danke sehr.
How do you stand with them?
Ich hab's befürchtet.
We can't move this without him.
What are you doing, old man?
Die sind nicht ihr Volk.
They're not real Takan. They're not your people.
I will not harm them.
I know what they are. You don't have to tell me.
I am the last trueborn Takan. I don't want to see my empire's legacy wiped from existence. Your captain has already destroyed so many. There are limits to what I will allow. Perhaps I have already allowed.
Ja, mir gefällt die Vernichtung nicht.
I know what she did. And while I understand her reasons, I don't have to like the destruction of your history.
It was more than history. When Riker and the Enterprise first woke me, I called them barbarians. I should have trusted my instincts.
These are good and honorable people. Even if their ways are different than my own.
Die sind nicht besser.
Sometimes they are better.
Whatever you think of us, you have to know the Scions of the Flame are worse.
Then it would seem we are all barbarians here.
Eieiei. Das war emotional. Gut. Wir haben die Folge für heute geschafft. Ne, ihr seht, die nächste Episode fängt gerade an, deswegen quatsche ich drüber. Freunde, ihr seht, es wird actionreich weitergehen in der nächsten Woche. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet heute auch euren Spaß und ich hoffe, ihr seid nächste Woche wieder mit dabei. Nächsten Sonntag, wenn wir hier weitermachen. Leute, danke euch fürs Zusehen. Es war mir ein Fest. Als denn, bis dann.